fun, and we all feed off each other. You know, we all communicate with each other, and that's a good thing. As soon as we come off the sideline, James is talking, Ty's talking, I'm talking, and we're just trying to continue to be the best group we can be.
What was it like being a part of this game, knowing that it's probably the last one here, knowing what it means to the fans?
It was special, you know, to be able to see what it meant to just some of the guys. You know, there's guys who've been there for a decade, Reed, and, you know, there's guys who've been here for quite a year who put their blood, sweat, and tears on that field, right? So to be able to see the guys embrace it and to go out with a win and let the city of Buffalo feel special and know that this was a special one for them, it's pretty cool. I've been here for 2 years, so obviously it's been special throughout the 2 years that I've been here, but to know that I was able to play a little bit of small part on that field to bring some happiness, and hopefully everybody goes home and get drunk and just embrace it.
I love it. How about kind of because of the score and what it was, did you get a chance to maybe take a second and really look around during the game when everybody was singing and everything?
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, when Brightside came on, I think it was pretty fun, man. I was waiting for it. They did it at the perfect time, but just see the fans, man. We've been through a lot. You look at the first game of the season, you know, we came back, we fought, and we were able to win that game. And you just see the excitement from the fans, and you look at the last game of the season. So, you know, I'm pretty sure they'll enjoy this for a while now.
What do you think of the red helmets?
Red helmets? Yeah, they were cool. And, you know, I think we have the best uniforms in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? The old school, the mixture of the old school, mixture of the new school. So it was pretty cool to wear. I'm taking it, though.
What did you like about the way Mitch played today?
Man, Mitch is a dog. What he almost threw for almost close to 300 yards or something like that, man. I mean, he was poised. He came in the pocket every time. We just continue to tell us to keep our heads up and keep going and keep fighting. Don't let up. And to be able to see his energy and how he played, and you know, again, he stepped up to the plate and did what he had to do, and that's why, you know, we got Mitch, because he's going to step in and do what he has to do. All right, thank you. Have a great day.
Taking everything. Helmets, fans,
+18 inches of snow, and all the work that went into getting the stadium, number one, you know, playable, and number two, safe for everyone who came to the game tonight. And can't thank everyone enough who chipped into that effort and gave their time and energy to get us ready to go here. So it means a lot to me and our team, and had a chance to get over here last night, met some of the workers. Pretty special people, you know, hearing their stories coming from all over Texas. One of the guys I met worked at Harvard and yet showed up as a Bills fan to help shovel the stadium out, which is pretty cool. Anyway, really appreciate that, and again, great to get a win. Now looking forward to getting ready for the playoffs here. So with that, I'll take your questions.
Sean, as the send-off goes, for what could be the very last game here, the celebratory feel to that game was, you know, and to win the way you did, what did that mean to you?
Yeah, it was important. You know, I said it last week at the beginning of the week, and this game was important to us as an organization. It was important to me as a coach. It was important to us as a staff, important to the players, and I really appreciate them taking it that way in their approach. And, you know, when you have, it was a delicate balance, as you guys saw, of, hey, the health of some of the players, keeping other players managed in terms of the rep counts and giving some young guys opportunities and some new guys who have joined us opportunities to play, so we could see what they bring to the table. And so it was a little bit of a challenge during the week, but I thought the staff did a phenomenal job, as did the players, really focusing in on our standard and how we play, and it showed up on the field early. So I tip my cap to those guys and the way that they prepared and came out ready to play.
Did you have a chance to look back at the crowd?
Oh yeah.
They didn't leave. They didn't.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they stayed through this game.
Yeah.
What was your feelings that way?
I mean, I felt a little guilty at times looking up in the stands. I'm supposed to be coaching, but I guess I haven't done that a lot just because you're so focused trying to do your job. And but when we got to a spot where in the fourth quarter, after scoring and we were getting our kickoff team ready, just taking a second or two to look up in the stands, people singing Mr. Brightside, and I mean, come on, where else does that happen in the NFL, right? That type of togetherness, that type of fellowship, community, love, of their team and of each other, and I'll never forget it. Special moment.
Couple downsides, you think like a prayer and maps, do you know anything? And that seems like it's a significant thing to do about the kickoff.
Yeah, it happened in the second quarter, so we started putting a plan into place, and then we got in at halftime, and we're told he can't go at all. So, we'll have to see what it looks like tomorrow. I'm sure they'll get some films of it, and we'll know a little bit more. But unfortunately.
What happened with Max?
Yeah, a little bit of an ankle. Really would have preferred not to have one of he or Trey out there, but we were in a situation where we were out of ups and didn't have another corner to go to on the active, at that point. So I think Dave's practice squad. Yeah, so we were out of practice squad ups. We had two already being used, and so it's unfortunate there. But we'll see where it goes here.
Do you aware at all about the Houston game and the possibility that if they had lost, you could have gotten to the 50? I mean, before the game.
Yeah.
Were you at least paying attention, or even wondering what was going on?
Oh yeah. I had it on in my locker. Yeah, I was aware. So.
How tough was the James Cook decision and kind of trying to get him the rushing title, but it's such a key part of what you want to do going forward?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure if he got hurt, people would probably not let me walk. They'd make me walk home or go in my car. I don't know, but that's that was part of the give and take of the week of, okay, how long do we go? I gave him a quarter. As I told Joe during the week, I was like, all right, he's going to have a quarter and no more. And then as I got closer and closer to the game, I'm like, quarter's too much. So I'm probably not a great gambler in the casinos, but it helped when we knew what Jonathan Taylor in the afternoon he had. So, but we also wanted to know where, in terms of tonight's game, where that could go, and felt like it was. I still pray that he wins it. He deserves it. Felt like we could get him to 150, somewhere in 150 in terms of the spread between him and Derrick Henry, and we'll see. Did the best we could and trying to be fair to James, and yet take care and fair to the team as well. So.
Sean, what's the transition like mentally for you, going from this this celebration, as you said, understanding what it meant to you, to the fans community, and where your head was with that, knowing coming up next is the be all end all playoffs. So how have you transitioned?
Already there. Honestly, already there. That's what we do. That's who I am in terms of my wife would say I'm pretty good at compartmentalizing things. So yeah, that's where my head is already right now. I'm ready to put in the work to get ourselves ready to go to play our best football. That's what this time of year, that's what it takes. You can't beat yourself. You got to play good, solid football. And, we'll have a big challenge ahead of us here.
What about a lot of last times at this stadium? I know they mentioned saying last time you were locker, that was some of that talk. Is it possible you use this, for practice and stuff? Did it, you guys still outside? Did you practice in the stadium?
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. My mind
Not
is,
Jacksonville.
yeah, no, my mind is, not there right now. It's a interesting thought, Tim, so, possibly, I don't know, I mean, just my mind is focused on, putting in the work for this next game here.
So is that an ode to Mark?
Yes, appreciate Jeff Mazurek, our equipment guy, his staff do a great job, and, it was in my locker, Jeff shot me a picture of it last night, and, it was pretty cool, so, want to make sure I honor Coach Lee, he's been great to me, what a class act, everybody knows, all Buffalonians and Bills fans know him, and, it's really special when, and I think I've said this before, when a coach who's a true legend is also a class act, and has been very, very generous to me, has shared, wisdom with me over the years. His family's embraced me and my family, and I hold him in high regard, and his entire family are just true class people.
Why was it important to get Dalton Kincaid some action?
Well, he hadn't played in a little bit and had been kind of, practicing, not practicing. You guys are aware, we talk about that almost every day. So I thought it was important that we got him going a little bit, but not too much to where he was too sore to come back and practice this past week. So just some momentum, some wind at his back a little bit here. I thought that was important for him. And he did a good job. Loved it. Yeah, loved it. Yeah.
See him again?
Will we see them again? I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. That's probably a question for ownership. I don't know.
Did you get a chance at any point this weekend to hang out with some of the guys who were here at you?
I saw Jim in Anthony Brown's pharmacy on Friday night. You think I'm lying? I did. I was picking up something, and I hear Jim's voice at the cash. This is the true story. Cash register, and it's like 6:00 on Friday evening, and I walk up, and Jim was there, and so we shared a couple minutes of a conversation, and it was good to see him. And then I see Steve every day, and then I saw Andre before the game, met his son, and so I mean it's really special that those guys are all most of them are around quite a bit, and but in the community, and they're awesome. They've been so supportive of us, what we do, how we do things, and appreciative of the way we go about handling things. So it's been great. It's been a great partnership.
Coach, how can you reflect on your first game here as head coach to this final one here at Highmark?
Probably a little less hair, maybe, than I had then. But I remember it was a full head of hair back then. I don't know what you guys saw, but that was a joke.
I got some.
That was a joke. Yeah. No, I mean it's what 9 seasons does to you. With the lessons you learn as a coach, but also the lessons you learn as a man. The way you develop gratitude, the way I've developed gratitude for so many things over the years, and maybe that's just the journey of life, right? And even tonight, taking the time, like I said, I did to maybe get outside of my job for a second to appreciate and take in the moments of watching the fans. Doesn't happen, everywhere, or that's a once in a lifetime. Like I said, that's not coach speak. You don't get an opportunity like that a lot, especially when you're down the sideline trying to do a good job. So, yeah, you just learn over the years, and you appreciate things, I think, more and more because life moves fast.
Sean, last one. As you kind of turn now, you mentioned already being kind of playing as the 6th seed. Is there a mentality that you have to kind of cultivate this week
to prepare for what you guys have set out on the road the next couple of weeks?
Yeah, and we're gonna have to be a tough football team. That's where it starts, and you can't beat yourself, so, there's more to it than that, but, it's an important week for us here, obviously. We've got a lot of work to do, and gotta check the injury report because we've got some injuries popped up again here, so I think that's the first step to know who's available for us. That'll be the first thing tomorrow morning, item on the to-do list. All right, thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Josh,